Google Maps estimates it takes about an hour and 6 minutes to do this walk. And I mean, I've still got a ways to go, and the biggest obstacles are yet to come as well, but still, I think they might have overestimated. Now, if you're carrying a bunch of stuff, which by the way the bus does have, you're only allowed to carry as much stuff as you can bring on and off the bus without assistance in one trip. But, and of course that can vary person to person, but so you could argue it's not 100% fair, but yeah, so you can definitely practice moving stuff around from one room to another or in and out of a closet with a relatively small door to give you a good idea of what you can actually handle. In 2019, I went on the city bus that had the same rule. That's, by the way, that's a pretty standard rule for most bus systems. I think I might have it's possible I actually did leave too early though, and I might have a bit of a wait down here before I can begin phase 2 of the simulation. It's alright, if I have to, I can go in Target. I have to leave my pack with the service desk, but I could go in there and get a snack. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a few minutes. Coming up on the next major obstacle. Alright, this intersection here at Northgate Avenue is quite dangerous. Cars come zipping in and out at these crazy angles. It's hard to see where the next car is coming from. And of course, if people don't signal, so that makes it even harder. Getting across here. Yep. You gotta watch out for that side. Okay, it looks to be... I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that's one major obstacle down. Now the next one, I don't know if I'd consider this a major obstacle or not, but it's definitely something to think about. As we head further down the old Strode here, we're coming up on this bridge. There's a much worse bridge still to come. It's a swamp. This part's not so bad. It is now. This bridge, definitely a little on the dangerous side. You see a bit of a swamp. It's really more of a swamp than anything else, but the good thing is that one's pretty wide. Traffic's not too bad. And if you had to jump into that swamp to avoid jumping into that swamp to avoid an out-of-control car is a viable option. But the next bridge, I mean, don't get me wrong, landing in that swamp, especially now, you know it's going to be cold because it is February. Doesn't feel like it, but it is. This isn't what's so bad. They kind of ended up with an accidental sidewalk here where all the gravel from making the road, they just kind of dumped it on the side. Over time it wore down. So this accidental gravel sidewalk. Of course, there's nothing between you and cars going 55 but a painted line, but yeah. And of course, if you have any lung issues, I would not recommend this. Cars, I think there's like maybe 5 Teslas in this whole town, because this is the poor side of the county. So you're gonna end up breathing a lot of car fumes. I mean, they're bothering. Oh my gosh, that one was terrible. Oh God, breathing a lot of car fumes. But hey, oh man, that was terrible. And of course, this being one of the main stroads in Waynesboro, there's a lot of traffic too. You do still hit some dead spots, because Waynesboro is relatively small. Like I say, this is the poor side. This is the poor side of the hill. Traffic wouldn't be but so bad at night. I've seen it when I've driven here late at night. It's not too many cars.